Oh, it's no. Okay, there it is. Got plenty of battery power. All right. Well, fuck it. We're gonna be on the move because it's late. But anyway, Merlin here, obviously. Hey guys, introduce yourself, guys.
Troll Lesser.
It's Lesser Troll. Say hi.
Yeah.
Having trouble with the light there, buddy. It might be out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, short and sweet. A little late. We saw Expendables 3, and well, I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys thought of it first.
All right. Lesser.
You first?
Yeah, why not? Let's start with you. Good, bad, honesty.
Really liked it.
Good.
Yeah, liked it better than the second one.
Okay, nice. Explain why. Go on, elaborate, please.
I just like the comedy in this one more. I feel like they showed off like more of the people, which is what I kind of was feeling they were lacking in the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Like Wesley Snipes, do you like him?
Yeah, I like what Wesley Snipes in that.
Cool.
Was not expecting him. Really glad he was in there though.
Yeah, they had to get him in. He was kind of big back in the day.
Yeah. Except
And he was in a big movie with Stallone.
Yep, that's right. Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Uh-huh.
Might be Stallone. It might be my personal favorite Stallone movie. Actually, is Demolition Man.
I was about to say Expendables 3 is a little. I don't think that's quite that good.
No. I like the Expendables 3. I didn't think it was as good as the second one. I did think it was better than the first one. I think the first one's still kind of like the low benchmark of these. I thought it was pretty fun. I got where they were going when they introduced like the new team, and then you had to go rescue the new team. I'm not spoiling anything for you.
No, it's in the trailer. Yeah.
It feels pretty obvious too.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But I still wish we could have seen more with the standard Expendables team in this one.
Yeah.
Especially Tyrell Cruz. Tyrell Cruz does get taken out of the movie pretty early.
Yeah, what was up with that? That was really strange. Like, they just kind of use it for dramatic effect, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Just kind of in the background, like, oh yeah, he's out because of convenience.
Yeah, it was kind
because
of
of reasons.
It was like when in Expendables 2, Jet Li just kind of goes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't come.
Yeah, it felt weird in this movie because, especially since they got Wesley Snipes, and it's like, what, you can only have one black guy per in a team in these movies?
Oh, you know, one woman too. Like, you know,
yeah.
I know they got Expendables, but seriously, I'm like, so you just have one chick and you replace her with a different chick. I mean, come on. I don't know.
I did like the chick. She's probably my favorite one of the new people.
She's fine. Yeah, I mean, she had a personality. She was cool. She was probably the best fighter of the group, but
I
still.
also really like the tech dude though.
The tech dude was cool.
That dude was okay. And of course, they have the young rebel who doesn't play by anyone's rules except his own.
That's right.
Except when he played by everyone's rules.
Yeah, he did kind of play by rules a lot, actually. Just try not to.
And he rode a motorcycle.
Because
that's the character.
Yeah, the characters were, you know.
Wasn't that one of the Hemsworths?
He looked like him. I don't know if it was, to be honest. I thought it was. I think it is. I think it's the younger Hemsworth brother, but he didn't really have much to do in this one. They tried to make him out to be like the next big thing, and a lot of these guys didn't really get defined personalities. It was
it's an Expendables movie.
Especially that one guy was like shown boxing at one point.
Yeah, the WWE.
Yeah, the random
MMA fighter.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah, the one kid with the mohawk, I think.
Yeah, that guy was like forgettable as hell.
Yeah. He had like the least amount of stuff to do. I would have had him get shot in the movie so he can actually show one of these Expendables dying.
I know that like they're supposed to.
I know they did in the first one with the other Hemsworth brother, but
I know. I'm just saying, like, I understand they're the Expendables, but you gotta add some dramatic weight. You gotta let somebody fucking die.
I mean, they are called the Expendables.
I know you think they're expendable because they kind of die.
They're deletables, according to Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was a fun villain.
Yeah, I think the dialogue could have gone. They could have.
The dialogue wasn't the best between them. Like, I don't know what they were going for, making him this. Like when he went off on his exposition about why he was doing what he was doing, I'm like, wow, this is. I know it's cliche, but he's not even trying. I mean, there's very weak. Cliche dialogue.
I would have gone over the script again, like had another
Or just let Mel Gibson be crazy. Mel Gibson say, I'm just gonna blow up the world because I fucking want to, not because I feel unjustified by it. They like to say, oh, the government betrayed me. I'm like,
yeah, you can't go serious with these movies. Like, the silly works really well. Like fucking having Van Damme play Villain.
Yeah, like
otherwise known as Villain.
That's the problem. I think the over-the-top stuff works, but they still kind of try to have a semi-serious story, and it just is... It's just mostly kind of weak, and it's kind of drags the movie along.
Yeah, it drags the movie down a little bit. Like, I went for, like, more, like, high
action.
High action, like the kind of action that you would get with like Commando and shit like that, where one dude walks in and just annihilates a million fuckers. Like there's a billion enemies, kind of like in like a modern shooter. It's like, oh my god, they sent another army in to get us.
No. I think that these movies are advertised as being what they seem like they should be. You got all your favorite stars together, being silly, blowing stuff up, and it's not really supposed to be taken seriously. But in all these movies, they still kind of try to take themselves seriously. If they just didn't do that, it wouldn't weigh them down. Or if they actually wanted to make a really good action movie and be serious, I'd be fine with that too. But pick a direction.
I don't think they did that so much in the second movie. Like, yeah, they killed Billy the Kid, but
come on. There were some.
You know, the moment you saw Billy the Kid, he was going to die.
Still, they still played it like it was straight.
He was a rookie. It was 2 days till retirement.
Still, though, they were trying to play it serious.
He was just getting married, just starting a family.
Yeah, he was a rookie 2 days till retirement.
Yeah.
He left the military because they killed a dog.
So what'd you think about Kelsey Grammer, the big controversy? Frasier.
I haven't much controversy. He was basically the recruiter guy in this movie.
No Bruce
Yeah, he was
Willis.
hilarious too.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, they replaced Bruce Willis with a Harrison Ford.
Decent trade-off, Harrison Ford, you can't go wrong. Actually helped him out. Arnold and Jet Li did come back for a little bit, blowing stuff up. Participated.
I don't know, in my mind, I still think that Antonio Banderas and Frasier kind of stole the show from me.
Yeah, they did steal those scenes they were in, especially Antonio. His dialogue was hilarious. His character was funny. Basically, was just enjoying going off and on. He was the great comic relief. He definitely was the best part of the movie for me.
And I think he went on. I think they played that joke a little bit too hard for a little bit.
If you want to talk about them playing jokes too hard, like some of their jokes lagged on too long, like the whole Wesley Snipes apologizing thing.
Yeah,
that joke went on about 2 minutes too long. Like,
yeah,
hey,
like
guys, we get it. We get it.
Like I said about some of the writing could have been redone in this movie.
Some of their lines, like ha ha ha, like we said that before. Because I know it's kind of funny because I know they're trying to be these cliche, silly homages to action movies, but they never quite get it right enough. Even in the second one.
It was really awesome hearing Arl yelling for them to get to the chopper.
Yeah.
That made me smile, but it didn't make me like roll on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
It was like, come on, Arnold, just say it. Like he said it earlier. He's like, watch out for the chopper. And I'm like, oh, come on, that's not what we want. Then he says, get to the chopper. I'm like, okay, that's good. We're acceptable.
I think it's just something in the way he says chopper.
Chopper. Get to the chopper now. Do it now. Come on.
I also kind of feel like they could have done to build up Mel Gibson more.
Yeah.
They just kind of show him like dun dun dun.
Like, oh, it's Mel Gibson. Like they didn't even like build up to it. Like
I know he's like a rogue expendable, but
spoilers. And hey, that would have been a spoiler. But it's fine though. I don't
know. That's in the trailer.
That's kind of in it. It's basically kind of.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It does. Plot does not matter for this movie. I'll just say that much.
Yeah. But the action,
basically, if you kind of saw
the action was pretty good. Though I kind of wish I had better choreography. Like we had Jason Statham.
Better gore.
Yeah.
Better gore. I mean, just some of the shots were a little too close. We didn't get to see it as much.
It was hurt a little bit by the PG-13.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the explosions were still fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the stunt work. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
You can tell because just as many people got shot, but you didn't see blood for any of them.
Nope. No blood. There's power and blood in the, the lamb, etc.
So Superman snapping a guy's neck, PG-13.
Well, that's a superhero movie, of course. Of course, that's.
Well, he did it to one guy.
And he was evil, so it made it alright.
He was evil.
And by the way, I don't have a problem with that.
That was the best next.
Neither do I. I have a problem with the fact that he threw him through 57 skyscrapers before he decided to do it.
Yeah.
I still say, Superman is allowed to not be perfect in his first movie.
There's not being perfect. Then there's taking out half the city.
All right, Alex. So, we'll end it.
I still like the movie. I did still like the movie. However, I can poke fun at it if I want to.
All right. All right. Fair enough. I am saying though, I do want to say this much.
Best Superman movie in like 20 years.
Well, it's the best one since like the originals.
Yeah.
Still like the first two the best because they didn't have him, mope and going around killing people. Yes, but look, this is the problem, and we'll just stand Expendables on this because this is an interesting topic. Okay, The reason I understand the conundrum is this. Yes, from a logical perspective, Superman doing that does not make any sense. I get why people are upset. But we had a fucking amazing, awesome superhero battle that we want to fucking see, and it's like you go to a Superman movie and people be like, oh, you know, why didn't he blow up any buildings? Why didn't he crash through things? I guarantee that if that hadn't happened, people would have been bitching about it. Like, oh, with all the special effects. Oh, in fucking Avengers, when everybody's fucking blowing up the buildings and fucking Hulk through stuff, and I know fucking people died because of that. You know it fucking happened. No one bitches about it because, you know, Marvel's perfect. I'm sorry. People fucking died because of collateral damage in that movie. Okay, maybe not
Avengers is not a deep, dark, serious, grimy movie.
So it's not allowed to have people dying in a dark, serious movie?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's why it's taken less seriously, Avengers.
You're right.
Also, you do see Avengers stop to save people during the massive battle.
Superman saved people?
Superman saved
Saved the world?
Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Yell into the camera. Don't feel there.
Alex, look. I'm
just busting. I'm just busting his balls because he lays. Because Merlin's favorite hobby here, he loves to see me enraged. He thinks it's the most hilarious thing ever. So once in a while, when I can do it to him, it's all good.
That is true. I do like to enrage him. It's good. He just pressed my buttons. No, but realistically, yeah, I understand why people get pissed off about that. But I still do you not agree though that
in all honesty, I'm more cool with the Metropolis one than I am with him just destroying Smallville.
Yeah, you know what? I got you. It's his town. You're like, hey, go into the Denny's. Throw him right into the Denny's. That part, that was stupid, Superman. I'll give you that one. That was.
I have way more problems with the Smallville one than Metropolis.
Because you figure it's his home. Though the thing is this, I still think.
And he just threw them through shit. Like, get in the buildings, they'll be safe.
To be fair, they went after his mom. That made him mad.
Yeah.
So he wasn't really thinking clearly.
Yeah, but he told him to go in the buildings after he started the fight in the city.
That was hilarious.
And there's farmland for miles. It's not like Metropolis where you have to. It would be hard to get Zod out of Metropolis.
So does that mean
there's nothing but empty fucking farmland around Smallville?
Let me ask you something. And this is just going by Superman in general. Does that mean Superman is a less intelligent hero than the Z Fighters? Because what do they do the first time? We got to get him out of the city. Every time, we have to get them away from innocent people.
In all honesty, in the comics, that's what Superman does. Just not in that movie.
He fights in cities a lot, actually.
Yeah, but he's more perfect in the comics because he stops and wells all the buildings back and then takes them out.
And don't forget, he can also alter people's brain surgery with his eye lasers.
And see souls.
And hold the freaking dark stars in the palm of his hand and then eat them for breakfast.
You can also move
our favorite version of Superman is from the DC anime universe where he's not a god.
Because he has original, actual weaknesses. He's really strong and stuff, but he's not, he's not God. He's not whatever the writers want him to be. It's like, just...
I love in the comics when you see him fight like fucking Toy Man, really. You just showed this guy survive a solar explosion. This motherfucker
and some dude with some cheap little robots is taking him down. That's the problem.
I think we already did a podcast on this, didn't we?
We talked about it in some detail, but the point is, whatever your problems with Man of Steel, I guarantee you that had they not done that action scene, people would have complained about it. So you guys just be happy for once.
All right. So we're sign off now. I think we might be getting a review of Arkham, Batman Assault on Arkham.
Yeah, I'm actually going to borrow it from these guys. We'll do a review for that. I think we have to finish our Batman RIP thing soon. I actually think we might have some time to do that next week, so we'll finish that up.
You still has to write. Or did you finish it? Because you tried to send me an email, but it was blank when I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll work it out. Well, yeah, guys, check out my last video, Controversial Films, Last Temptation of Christ. And we'll be doing Sin City as well. So a lot of good stuff going. Got to check out some anime. Check out Kaiji if you haven't watched it. Really good show. Kaiji, great gambling series. It's really awesome. But take it easy, guys.
Yes. All right, see you.
See you.
Well, just ranted about Man of Steel for an extra 20 minutes.